Auntie Elaine Russell is a Kamilaroi woman from New South Wales. I chose her for Badu Gili because she paints stories about mission days, and the particular story that she's painted is one that is a happy memory in a period of time that is kind of hard to find some happiness in. These are the dreams no one can ever take away from us, no matter how much they try to brainwash us with religion and other things. We couldn't wait until school was over so we could go down to our favourite swimming hole to swim and catch yabbies, which we cooked right there on the riverbank. How can we forget these dreams from the past, which will be in our hearts forever? So Troy, this is your mum's work from 1994 when I was a whole 4 years old. What's it like seeing it?
Yeah, it's been really interesting to see it again.
It's one of the few works in the collection that talk about mission days in New South Wales. So it's really important for us to have it in the collection.
With Mum's paintings, it was more about that underlying yarn. You know, like you look at kids having a dip in the river, you know, but, you know, the times that they were living in, that was where they could go, only go there,
yeah.
You know.
It's amazing how people who lived in missions just managed to find joy in small moments like that. Thanks for joining me today, Troy.
No problem.
Pleasure to have you here in the stores to have a little chat about your mum's work.
Yep.
It's very exciting having it in Badu Gili. I'm really drawn to it because it's so unique. You have these amazing trees that are very distinctive to your mother's practice.
They're iconic for her. Yeah, you see those and you go, oh, that's an Elaine Russell.
Yeah, she has it's really easy to point out and to recognise her work. The really special thing about, I guess, having her story is that it is a story from New South Wales.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to have her in the collection and to be able to share her stories with future generations.
And when I came and visited and we talked about it, I thought, wow, that's a really good thing for Mum's artwork to be involved in.
To be honest, I put it there as a marker of what we shouldn't repeat as well, like with the mission days. I wanted to give people the opportunity to see, you know, the little parts of joy that people get in between these really rough times.
Yeah.
When the animators really looked at your mum's work, they tried to capture kind of what it would look like while she was painting. We start off with the kids swimming underwater.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then they come up for some air and you get then to see the landscape, and very slowly they paint on the different techniques that your mother's used within her work.
So as we get to Elaine Russell's work, the transition was a nice way to tie in the theme Badu Gili, which is water and light in Gadigal language, and the transition from feeling like you're actually diving under the water from the river in Marlene's work into the river of Elaine's work was a really nice connection, and it was a really nice way to actually change the scene and almost not reveal Elaine's painting in full. So once the figures come up from the water, then you start revealing Elaine's work with the stylised drawing on of the line work, and then the rest of the composition of the painting.
The animation's excellent. You know, like, I can see movement in the painting, but I couldn't see it as an animation prior to seeing it. And it's like, wow, the animators did a really good job.
They had a lot of fun with that freedom of expression for them.
Yeah, look, I think Mum would have been so chuffed to see it come to life, and even, you know, have it being shown on the sales at the Opera House.
It's such a gift to be able to talk to you and to have you involved in this process as a representative from your family.
Yeah,
and
I'm honoured, actually. It's really nice to be here to talk about it.
Maragara.